I believe that parenting is not something you do, it's something you are. And
Mm.
there is no performance when it comes to parenting. We don't sit at home and try and think, how am I going to perform with my child? Therefore, I believe there needs to be a period of transforming into who you want to be as a parent and then have your child. So that's where I come in and I support singles or newlyweds or couples or even late parents to go through that transformation. And that transformation gives them so much confidence that they can be the kind of parents that they seek to be. So thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love this for so many different reasons. And we were talking just briefly before I hit record, but when you are going to get married, often you go do premarital counseling or coaching, or you take tests and see how you mesh. And part of that is a conversation about parenting, but that's pretty much just it. It doesn't go super deep. And now let's focus on this. So I really like that you do this type of help with people. Not a lot of people do this. Actually, I can honestly say you're the only person that I know who focuses on parenting before the child is ever conceived. So can you just tell us, I know you said 8 kids and wow, that is fabulous. That is amazing. And so I want to we'll talk about kind of that woven, maybe like, how did this play out in your life? I know how things play out in a lot of people's lives if you don't really think about it and prepare. So let's get into, unless you have anything else to share, let's get into your first tip.
absolutely. So I believe that communication starts within, meaning take time to ask yourself courageous questions, which
Mm,
sometimes we try to not look the tiger in the face, so to speak. And I know some questions can be like, how can I not repeat the same patterns that I grew up with? And how can I not bring in the kind of behaviors that I don't like in myself right now and
mm.
not do that with my child?
It falls right in line with that belief of mine. You've got to sit down and really ask yourself the easy and the hard, as you said, the courageous questions to settle on some stuff. And it's possible to maybe spend some time healing from some things, from some past traumas, some betrayals, whatever that looks like. Spend some time getting yourself in a healthy state is what I'm hearing you say.
The primary approach to healing, believe it or not, I found to be is your relationship with your past self or
Mm,
plural, because we have every moment in our life is still alive in us. So when you build a relationship with your inner family, I believe that to be a prerequisite.
wow.
So yeah, I'll add that one as communicating with yourself first. So these are the two. One is more intellectual and one is more spiritual, emotional, and relational with your inner family. When there's inner harmony, you can bring that harmony to your partner and to your child eventually.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge. I like that. Wow. Okay.
So if your inner child or children were abandoned, if you continue to abandon them, you are perpetuating that.
Wow.
If you begin to nurture them, you are healing your inner
Mm,
ones.
wow. Wow. So is this part of the work that you do with couples to help them get ready? You spend some time helping them really analyze themselves and healing and talking to, as you're saying, your inner family. Is that part of what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel I was fortunate,
Mm,
very fortunate to be able to be guided to mentors and experts and leading edge trauma experts. And I was able to
Mm.
train with them in the last 10 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I was like the apprentice or mentee of very advanced skills. And I believe this should be in the hands of every parent.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
parents don't need to be dependent on psychologists who go to school for many years to learn about psychology. Every parent needs to understand what emotions mean.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Go ahead.
And what I would add to that is just in the context of a couple who's preparing for potentially bringing a child into the world together. And I think there has to be a formal agreement to really create communication as the glue, both ways, how we speak and how we listen, as a commitment. I think there needs to be an agreement to commit to continuously deepen and enhance and master the skill of communication as a
Yes.
foundation for a family. Yeah.
Right. And then you're going to turn around and model that healthy communication for your kids when you have the kids. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Do you have any more nuggets for us before we close out?
Any more nuggets? Well, I'll just loop back with my first recommendation. Take time, committed time to listen to your inner ones. Because in the background, they're always communicating. And it might play out or seem like emotionality. Emotionality is not some kind of external balloon or object that just happened to have landed in your being or body, and you don't know what to do with this thing. If you're feeling emotional, some people call it triggered or uncomfortable, there is a child who's living inside you, who needs you, needs your time, needs your attention, needs your love, and needs something. And I cannot stress that enough.
Wow.
How important it is for yourself to feel more harmonious inside, for your relationship that you're building and want to start a family with, and then for your parenting, so you don't pass those wounds that those little inner ones are still carrying into the next generation.